What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with the next war recap video, and this is the one against Emphatic Elite, our last arranged war. As you can see there, we won by 1 star. I was supposed to do something with Maddie on this, but we've just been missing each other, sort of. I thought we might do a recap, but he is sort of UK time, I'm American time, and when I'm working and doing family stuff, he's ready to record, and when I'm ready to record, he's in bed, so just didn't work out, but hopefully me and Maddie can get something worked out maybe next time. But looking at their side of the, or our bases, what they did to attacks wise, did really well. All Town Hall 9s 3-starred early on, just like ours were, and they got the one Town Hall 10 3-star. Everything else obviously 3-starred at Town Hall 9s. That's what I was telling you guys. The Town Hall 9 game is just not what it used to be. I think both sides had double-digit attacks left for Town Hall 9s when everything was cleaned up. When I woke up this morning, everything was pretty much done. So our side, everything 3-star Town Hall 9s, and then 2 Town Hall 10 3-stars, and obviously that made the difference in the war there, that 1-star difference. They had a rough time. If you guys didn't catch the stream, I streamed the last 3 hours of it on is it Duce's base, I believe? Our number 7, yeah, they hit it 3 times for 97, I think 98 and 99%. It was insane, so close, right down to the wire. But looking over here at their bases, we did have some really nice attacks I want to show. The first one obviously being the Town Hall 10 3-stars, ASAP Aussie, getting it done on number 5. Just sort of a big box base, you know, and when I saw this, I thought, okay, someone's going to be able to 3-star this one because they can get access to whatever you want for the most part. So it's just about getting the right plan and taking out the right things with your kill squad, with your king and queen and all that to get the 3-star. So right here it comes in with the golem on the right side. The queen's down. She's doing her thing, but she's protected just because everything that's in range is targeting the golem. Then opens up that wall and lets her go in there with the golem out ahead, and obviously it's going to do all the tanking. She's going to come in behind and start taking out all that stuff. And the queen should engage as well there. King's down as well. Wants to put him down, I guess, extra tanking. Maybe, let's see, he's actually engaging on the enemy queen right now, but his attacking queen goes ahead and takes her out. So that was good. Then they just get back to taking out all the trash and the defenses that are along the way. Finally, the queen steps up, and I think that Inferno Tower gets a stream onto her, and she starts taking some damage. So that's pretty much, going to peter out at this point. But he got the queen, he got an air defense, and he is now going to start in with his Gola Loon part of the attack. Just Lava Hounds, balloons coming in behind it, targeting all the defenses that he can, and then obviously trying to time these freeze and rage spells right to get everything into that core very quickly. First rage goes down with a freeze right there on that first Inferno Tower, and pretty quickly afterwards, the second freeze. So now both rages are down, all the balloons going through, and as those freezes wear off, the balloons are on top of those Inferno Towers for the most part. Take them out really quickly, and all he has left was that last air defense. But 2 things. 1, it had a Lava Hound on it, and 2, he could target it directly with a backside balloon. So just a bit of a flaw there in the base design, and ASAP takes care of it, gets the 3-star for us, and that's the one that actually put us in the lead, or put us over the hump, I guess, to what they didn't get. So good job to ASAP. All right, moving on to, I really don't like the delay now before you back out of an attack. Wanderers taking on their number 7, their bottom Town Hall 10. That has the level 1 Inferno Towers, pretty much Town Hall 9 defenses, and slightly upgraded queen there. Drops into 3 jump spells and then just a bunch of golems. Behind that, he's going to start sending in his wizards. But all those golems going down, I think it was 6 or 7 golems there. Pretty crazy. And just because it's such a, basically what we're looking at here is a Town Hall 9 with Inferno Towers. That's why he did the mass golem attack. Pretty wide open base. He's got 1 more jump spell still and a rage. Going to let everything just start working through this base. He's going to drop his heroes down. He does not have 40-40, but he's got high level heroes, 38, 36. Oh, so very well upgraded there. CC troops start coming out. The wizards are engaging them, taking out that dragon right here in just a moment, pretty quickly actually. Those 3 or so wizards on there, I think they actually get taken out. He had a lot of damage on it, but the wizards finally go down. The queen steps up, puts the last few shots on it, and it's done. So right there, he's working his way through, drops that last jump spell down. That's going to let everything continue back further into the base. And you see how big these compartments are. That's allowing him to really go through a lot of the base. There's only probably 2, 3, 5 or so defenses that he can't get to with that last jump. So can really take out most of the base, and obviously with his queen shooting over walls, he can get to even more of those. So a few back-end wizards there to start cleaning up some trash, and pushing their way into those defenses because they are starting to target the golems, so they're not in any danger there. Still has the queen's ability, so it's just a matter of getting through all this. It's taking some time, but he still has plenty of golems up, plenty of tanking for his queen, plenty of tanking for those wizards. That's the key to this raid. The queen will actually have to go through another wall. I think that jump spell is going to run off before she reroutes around, but we'll fast forward. He's just got the few defenses left there. But again, look at all those golems still tanking. One golem that's not even busted into golemites yet. It's just about to. But the queen gets through, starts targeting those last few defenses, and that is a wrap. Excellent attack by Wonders. Good job getting that 3-star, buddy. All right, let's move on to some sort of Town Hall 9 action. I love showing you these guys because Hell just keeps doing it, and for me, it's fun to watch. Hell getting actually the highest 2-star percentage of any of the remaining non-3-star Town Hall 10s and doing it as a Town Hall 9. Look at this army count. 4 healers, 7 dragons. So he has 30 heroes and brought 1 free spell there. So again, we are seeing this free spell a little bit when it comes to these Town Hall 9s hitting these Town Hall 10s. Drops the queen down with all those healers, a few minions up top just to create that funnel, push her the direction he wants her to go. Some free buildings up there. So right there as this barracks and that storage go down, he's in good shape. She's going to head the direction he wants. And start taking out some of those air defenses because again, this is a dragon, I guess, based attack you would call it. 7 dragons. That's a big investment. So he wants these air defenses taken care of and wants to just work his way around the base. I thought he was going to push in and actually try to grab that queen and that Inferno Tower, but really what he wants here is to stay away from those Inferno Towers. He just wants to avoid it completely. You see that one's on single right there, I believe. Yep, that's on single, and the other one's on multi. So I just didn't think his queen could take that out, and probably is accurate. I think if he used her ability, maybe, but she could have got distracted by the enemy queen, and it might not have worked out. So look how much damage she's taken just from a few point defense and that splash damage. Has to go ahead and phase her ability and take those out. Now she's in the stream of that Inferno Tower, which is not good, but just in time steps out of it. I mean, just another second or two, and she was done, but he gets the heal back up and continue on around the base and heading towards that second air defense. Really taking a lot of time with this, but he can, it's just the 2-star attack. He's not going for the 3, and look at the percentages racking up here. We'll fast forward just to ×2. He drops another rage there just to get that queen moving a little bit faster. He's lost a few of his healers right there, but still has enough in that rage to obviously keep her up even through some defense. But you see, look at the percentage here again, 45%, and it's just been the queen. That's it. A few minions to create the funnel, and the queen, another rage spell, to keep her up even more. She's countering a couple of point defense here. He knows he's got to. And I love the angle he took with his dragons right here. He knows the pathing. They're going to go straight from that sweeper to the Inferno Tower. Few get distracted by that Tesla, but he really gets there quickly and takes out that single Inferno before it does too much damage to his dragons. And from there, he knows they're going to get on that Town Hall pretty quickly. He still has his king in the bag. Has not even deployed his king yet, so he has that option. The queen's still walking around. He's at 60%. He's just got to get that Town Hall taken care of. And with that one dragon on there and that one stream from that from that multi-inferno, he's going to be all right. Drops a few giants down here to help tank for that queen as she starts wrapping around because that X-bow's on her. It's doing a lot of damage to her. She's got to get out of that. She's going to go down here pretty quick. Right there, she gets focused on this air defense, but it's sort of too late. That archer tower takes her out, but the king's walking around. You see the outside of this thing is pretty much taken care of. The Town Hall goes down 77% with a Town Hall 9. That's insane to me. I mean, again, the highest 2-star percentage that we had. Good job to Hell. He is absolutely killing it at that. I can't wait to see what he does as Town Hall Town Hall 10 when he gets moved up there. All right, looking at some Town Hall 9 action. Kronos versus number 8, their top Town Hall 9. Doing it with some witches and just like a go wee low. I mean, that's all this attack is, and it works perfectly. He just sort of cuts a swatch right through the middle of the base, which is going to allow him to take out all of the air defense as he goes through, and then just, some back-end wounds, 7 back-end wounds there. So it drops down 3 golems, some wizards, and then those witches are coming here shortly right there. Jump spell to let them right into that first air defense compartment, and then he's got that second jump spell just to go all the way into the queen and into that core, and there's a Tesla farm in there, and once he gets in there with all of his golems, his queen, I think his king goes down here in just a moment. Yeah, right there. His king goes down. The queen actually goes for a walk on this one, I think. Yeah, she goes for a walk, unfortunately. But those witches and all of that take under that rage, take everything out. They continue moving their way through. The way he placed his jumps were really nice because it forced everything into that core. They couldn't stray. They couldn't go anywhere else. And so now he's going to start right here. These wizards down low are going to come up and get that air defense down there. Only one air defense left, and his queen walking up that way actually kind of nice because she starts taking out defenses up there. He's got those 7 balloons still. He's kind of waiting for that last air defense to go down, but they're dealing with that king. They're dealing with a lot of stuff in there, and it's taking some time to get anything that can shoot over that wall into position. The queen continuing around. She is almost dead, but right now she's still safe. A few balloons from the bottom. Just now getting into range of that air defense. He's got 3 loons left, but look how few defenses there are. There's really only 2 threatening defenses at this point, and the golem is tanking for one of those right now, that X-bow. So I think he's got one remaining golem or golemite in there that's slowly going down to that X-bow. But the queen comes around, gets locked onto it, and then he drops those last few balloons. And the only thing left after that X-bow goes down is that mortar, and that is definitely not going to be enough to stop this attack. Comes through, gets the 3-star. Excellent job to Kronos. All right, moving on. Let's see, Varjo. This was a really nice attack. I like this one. Taking on number 9. And again, look at Varjo. I love this attack because he's doing it. This is a maxed out Town Hall 9 base. Maxed out heroes, maxed out walls, maxed out defenses, everything maxed. And he's taking it out with level 19 and 20 heroes. So that's pretty impressive in my book. Comes down with a golem, some wizards coming in from the side here. And he's got a few wall breakers he's going to open everything up with. But also, notice he's zap quaking one of the air defenses down on the right side. And then from there, he's got access to pretty much all of these. Actually, just 2 really. The angle he's taking, he's got access to 2 of the air defenses as he works his way through the base. Just moving his way up, you see that the dragons obviously there are for the queen. You know, he's not going to have to try to make way all the way through to get to that. Drops a poison down for the CC troops. Right there, they're going to all get in it. Good job there. Right there is the dragons with the rage. As soon as they go and he created that funnel with that army captain taken out. As soon as they get in range, the queen's going to engage. Boom, 1 breath from 2 rage dragons, and she's done. From there, all he's got to do is send in a Golem Loon attack, but he's sort of waiting, hanging on to that Lava Hound, and hanging on until this queen comes around and targets that sweeper. And then I think the next thing she'll target is that air defense. Yep, right there. She's just in range, so she's on it. Did drop that 1 balloon on that cannon, which was very smart. But from there, he's coming in on the top. Lava Hounds just to try to suck up as much traps as possible. And really just focusing in on that last air defense, going to start working that motion around, sending his balloons in and letting those Lava Hounds, look at all those traps going through. Just soaking it all up, and then 1 more Lava Hound from the bottom. Beautiful attack, absolutely crushed it. Nice and patient, again with that extra time. You can just be so patient at Town Hall 9 and wait for everything to develop. You don't have to rush a single thing. Right here, the balloons, that sweeper causing a little trouble, but the balloons get in, take it out, and that is pretty much that. Just a few Teslas and X-bow. He still has a Lava Hound in there tanking. It's hard to see, but he's in there. The last few defenses go down, and that is a 3-star. Beautiful attack by Varjo. Did it, and did it easily. Very, very nice. You drink here? Okay. Sorry, getting dry throat there. All right. Moving on. Noah taking out number 11. Another Golaloon, and this is another Zapquake. And this is someone, you know, the double Zapquake works, but this still might even be better now because you can Zapquake one of them. If you have the right base, you can get to another air defense or 2, and you still have the poison for the CC troops. So I don't know. The double Zapquake is very effective, but I've seen this particular attack quite a bit now with the addition of that second dark spell. So the queen goes down with some healers, walks into that first air defense, takes it out, and then just continues her walk around the base down towards the bottom. You see he's already got that minion down there breaking the funnel, so he has plans to enter the base at least somewhere from down there. The king comes out, engages the defending queen, and then she's going down pretty quickly there. Has to go ahead and use that ability and take out that king, but does, and then has the chance to heal back up. Golem going down, which I think was smart timing. Started drawing fire from those 2-point defense before that queen gets in range of 3-point defense. I'm telling you right now, I don't care. Even with 3 or 4 healers on there, level 30 queen with 3-point defense on it right now, goes down pretty quickly. So smart move dropping that golem when he did. Start working their way in. The CC troops coming out. Still has the poison for him. So right there, the poison goes down. You're going to see clearly. You're going to get that second air defense taken care of as they go through, and the jump spell is going to allow him to get in there with the queen. He's got the Zap Quake for the last, or for not the last, but the next air defense. And if the queen gets in that core, she technically could get to that last air defense, but it might take a little time. There's a lot of HP between her and there, and he really doesn't need it. He's got the Lava Hounds right here. He's got 2 left for 1 air defense. Just start sending them in exactly like he does. just working each defense, targeting what he can with those balloons, and then from there, sending that last lava hound in it from the top, just to soak up any traps, bring, Teslas, all that good stuff that it's doing right there, and the remainder of his balloons coming in from the backside. Actually, still has 5 balloons left. He's deploying them now, though. But you see a lot of defenses going down at once. When you got that many balloons targeting different defenses, you're looking pretty good at this point. Sends the last 2 balloons there in a long ways, but targeting right on that Tesla and that Expo. The last lava hound's going to get out in front and do some tanking as well, so that's good news for him. Just that little group of cluster of defenses, they're going to go down, and that's going to be the 3-star. Excellent attack by Noah, and the lava hound even busts for him right at the right time at the end there. Gives him the extra pups for cleanup. Beautiful attack. Really, really nicely done, Noah. All right, let's look at a few more here before we wrap this one up. Let's look at Khal Drogo taking on number 14. I like this one, a Go Vaho. You guys know I love the Go Vaho and a double jump. So I like that as well. Again, these are one of these bases. We didn't see a lot this war, to my knowledge, but there was a lot of recently of these dead space bases like that, with those little single walls to really fill up a spot that otherwise would not be able to be used like that. So it comes out with a couple of golems, the queen, a jump spell, some wizards, just normal opener here. It really makes a nice wide funnel. Poison down for the CC troops, and then right there, nice angle on the Valks to let them go in. They're going to come in, help take out those CC troops, but from there, it's all the way through the middle of the base for that second jump for the queen. So just that one wizard tower got to get taken down before they move through. Here they come to the middle. Obviously going to drop a heal, I think, in just a moment. Those Valks are out front, taking a lot of damage. But it has the second jump down in place for them to move through to get to that queen. So as soon as she engages, they will come. Here come the hogs already on the backside, sending them in a couple different spots, just taking out those defenses that would be flanking his Valks, his kill squad, all of that. The queen is being engaged right now as they work their way through, so wasting no time as those hogs sort of meet up with the kill squad. And when that happens, it's really a pretty nice thing, because the Valks and the golems and the king and all that tend to still be tanking, but the hogs are right there just melting defenses. So it works out really, really nicely. That last heal spell right amongst the hogs and the Valks and all that, just to keep everything up and moving. The queen is on the backside taking some damage, but she goes down, but it doesn't matter. So little of the base remaining at this point, only one defense, and has that big group of hogs that get a nice split, actually, and start getting the cleanup attack. So very, very good attack there. Interesting how people approach these sort of dead space bases. I think that was a very, very effective plan by Drogo there. So good job, buddy. All right. Let's go down to number 16, Watch Hell. Take this one out. And again, it's sort of a dead space base, but a little different there. But I like this one because look at that. I mean, 5 healers, 5 dragons. That's basically the attack force on this one, and gets it done. 4 rage, a haste, and a poison. So drops his queen down. He is not giving up on the queen walk, obviously. You got to do it a little bit differently, but I guess it still can be done. Creates a funnel on the bottom side there. He wants his queen to sort of go into that compartment that he opened up. He knows that she's going to come down and take out one of these storages, but from there will reroute and go back into that top compartment, which is where he wants her to go. You see how wide open it is? It lets her go through. It lets her get 2 air defenses. Again, this is actually, she won't go for that top air defense. We'll talk about that in a moment. But this is an air attack, so he is going to have to, that's his goal, is to get those taken care of. And obviously the queen, which she's going to come down and engage the queen as well. Now, as she does come down, the CC troops start to come out, drops that poison. There's a mixture of different troops, which is fine. Just sort of takes a little time, but the poison spell pretty much renders that all useless. That's all going to go down. They see the golem going down on the backside with some wall breakers there. Going to open that compartment up and get into that air defense on that side, which he wants to obviously get to. One thing I thought about this attack, when right here, the queen takes that out and comes down and engages the queen. I would think that top, or that cannon up there, would be in range, but I guess it's not. She starts shooting at this wall. That Tesla pops. You would think she would reroute to that, but she doesn't. Even with the queen being down, she continues through that wall, which I'm not sure that's what Hell wanted. I think he would want her to go on up and get that other air defense. But the king's moving his way through with the golems and a few wizards. They're going to do their thing. They are going to get to those air defenses on that side. But look at the time. I mean, just ticking away, ticking away, ticking away. The good news is he's already at 50% of this base. A big section of the base is already taken out. And you can see the bottom half is he's still dropping wizards down here at the bottom just to work through all this high HP stuff. Big time sink, and if you notice the time when the attack started, I think it's about 3 minutes and 20 seconds, so well over what would have been a 3-star. But again, they have kind of screwed up Town Hall 9, and now this is a 3-star when it previously wouldn't have been. So nothing against Hale. It was a beautiful attack. I think the queen just going through that wall was probably not part of the plan, but with the extra time, it does work. You see the Tesla farm still up there, but she does have healers. She is going to be moving her way up there. Taking that out, he's got that rage he can drop for. Has to drop the rage. When you start talking about Teslas now, Teslas will burn through your queen, so you got to be careful. 2 of them on there would have roasted her. But goes ahead and drops the dragons down. Not much defense really that can hurt the dragons aside from the 2 air defenses that he's got still up. So he's having to get to those, but goes ahead and wisely drops the next rage on his dragons, which go through really quickly and grab that first air defense. Now there's only the 1 air defense up. And it is going to do quite a bit of work on his dragons as the queen is slowed down by the defending king and all of that. But with so few of other defenses left, it really doesn't matter at this point. That last AD, taking all of them dragons out, they've done their job. Everything's dead except for that as far as defense-wise, and then that storage is the last thing to go. Beautiful attack. I really liked it. We're seeing more and more dragons. They're being used more and more with that extra time. You can do it. They are a powerful troop. They are just sort of slow. Last one we're going to look at is Scorpion, and doing it again with dragons. 8 dragons this time with 1 lava hound. I really like this attack. I think it's very interesting. He's got a lot of components to it. A zap quake right here at the start on that first air defense. Then he's going to come in with his kill squad and get to these side air defenses over here. And he's only going to have the 1 air defense left, and it's the one next to the queen. So with 8 dragons, he uses that to his advantage to where he doesn't have to. The queen's nullified by the dragons, and then that air defense right there, he's got the lava hound for. So really a neat attack strategy. I don't know if I've seen one just like this that Scorpion's doing here, but I do like it. I think this could work on a lot of bases. Someone asked me about the Zap Quake working with the dragons, and here you go. Maybe this is a good strategy right here. A base where you can go in, Zap Quake 1, take out 2 air defenses. It does not have to be air defenses near the queen. The air defense near the queen can remain, and then come in with a lava hound and the 7, 8 dragons. I think it could be very, very powerful. You see right there that air defense goes down. Only the 1 left. He just starts his row of dragons. He just wants them to move through this base very quickly. Really not even creating a funnel, but wants them to come through more like a wave, which they do. Holding on to his lava hound, wait until those dragons start to get into range of that queen and that air defense, then goes ahead and drops it as they move in. Obviously, the queen, he wants the queen to draw those dragons in, which they do, drops the rage spell on them, so she's toast. And then as the dragons approach, that lava hound explodes, but it's, they're right on top of the air defense at that point. They're still being raged. Beautiful attack, I think. I really do. I really like this one. I think this could work on a lot of different bases that are out there as far as anti-3 style. So that's all he has left right now is his dragons for the most part. He does have a minion and a wizard, but his kill squad's dead. It's up to the dragons, but with no air defenses remaining, really no archer towers remaining, only 1 Tesla. He does have 1 X-bow, but one of them is pointed down. He's going to get the job done. We'll fast forward because the dragons are a bit slow, but they are working their way through and doing a good job cleaning this base up. So that is the last attack we're going to look at. Again, an epic war. I hope you guys caught some of the stream. I know some of the other guys streamed some, and I streamed the end of it. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I think you guys probably did that got a chance to check it out. If not, I'll be looking for it in the future. I will tweet out when I stream. If you're not following me on Twitter, get on there, follow me. Because there's going to be more streams in the future like that. 29 to 30 on the 3 stars. That 1 3-star making the difference. Very close on percentage. Had they gotten it, we might have eked them out by just a few percentage points or point percentage points. But still, epic war. Emphatic Elite. Good job, guys. Was very, very fun. Good job to everybody at OneHive. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, Jake from OneHive, doing my best to help you guys suck less.